girls and boys. I'm Lee Chai Mei from Sekolah Menengah Teknik Tuanku Jaafar. How are you doing today? Girls and boys, I will teach all of you about interior angles and exterior angles of polygons. Are you excited? Girls and boys, please take out your textbook, notebook, and stationery before we start our lesson. Dear girls and boys, at the end of our lesson today, you will be able to derive the formula for the sum of interior angles of a polygon, determine the values of interior angles, exterior angles, and the number of sides of a polygon. Now, that was an exciting video. Let's continue with our lesson. Girls and boys, we have learned about polygons before, but do you know what is an interior angle of a polygon? Yes, that's right. Well done. An interior angle is the angle between two adjacent sides of a polygon. As you can see, a triangle is shown on the screen. The angles A, B, and C are all interior angles. We now know what is an interior angle. But girls and boys, do you know how to find the sum of interior angles of a polygon? We normally use a formula to find the sum of interior angles of a polygon. There are a few steps we need to learn on how to derive the formula. Are you ready to learn these steps, girls and boys? First, we need to divide the polygon into triangles by joining one vertex to all the other vertices. Knowing that the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. The sum of interior angles of a polygon should be the number of triangles we draw by joining the vertices times 180 degrees. Girls and boys, now let's put the steps we have learned into use. Are you ready? The polygon shown has 5 sides, and by joining one vertex to the other vertices, we can draw 3 triangles. Therefore, the sum of the interior angles of this polygon is 3 times 180 degrees, which is 540 degrees. Let's look at another example now. This polygon has 4 sides, and we can draw 2 triangles. What do you think the sum of the interior angles of this polygon would be? That's right. It will be 2 times 180 degrees, which is 360 degrees. Girls and boys, from these 2 examples, can you see the relationship between the number of sides of the polygon and the number of triangles that can be drawn in a polygon? What is the relationship? Well done. That's the answer. The number of triangles is always less by 2 than the number of sides of the polygon. So, the formula to find the sum of the interior angles of a polygon is the number of sides of the polygon minus 2 times 180 degrees. Great job, girls and boys. Now, let's look at a few examples on how to find the sum of interior angles. Example 1. Girls and boys, what is the sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral? Excellent job. Let's try this together now, step by step. First, we need to know how many triangles are there in a quadrilateral. That's right. Next, we just multiply the number of triangles, which is also the number of sides of the polygon, minus 2 with 180 degrees. And the answer will be 360 degrees. The sum of the interior angles of the quadrilateral is 360 degrees. Another example. A decagon is shown on the screen. What is the sum of the interior angles of the polygon? Yes! Well done, girls and boys. Let's do it together now. How many triangles are there in a decagon? 8. That's right. The number of sides in the decagon is 10. And the number of triangles should be 10 minus 2, which is 8. Then, we multiply the number of triangles with 180 degrees, giving us a sum of interior angles of 1440 degrees. Let's look at an example before moving on to the exterior angle. What is the sum of the interior angles of a heptagon? What do you think, girls and boys? Excellent job! Let's look at it together. How many triangles are there in a heptagon? Use the concept of sides, which is n minus 2. 5! That's right! The number of sides of the heptagon is 7. And the number of triangles is 7 minus 2, which gives us 5. So, the sum of the interior angles would be 5 times 180 degrees, which gives us 900 degrees. Based on the 3 examples, we can conclude that the sum of the interior angles of a polygon is n, which is the number of sides of the polygon minus 2 in bracket times 180 degrees. Remember, the sum of interior angles of a polygon with n sides is the number of sides minus 2 times 180 degrees. Great job so far today, girls and boys. Let's look at the exterior angles of polygon now. What is the exterior angle of a polygon? Well done! The exterior angle is formed when a side of triangle is extended. As you can see on the triangle shown here, the angle shaded red is the exterior angle. An important point to remember is that the exterior angle is the supplementary angle of the interior angle. So, the sum of the interior angle and the exterior angle of the extended side on a triangle is 180 degrees. Just like the interior angles of a polygon, we can also find the sum of exterior angles of a polygon. Do you know how to find the sum? Let's learn it now. The triangle shown has its interior angles marked with the letters A, B, and C, and the exterior angles with the letters K, L, and M. Knowing that the angles A, B, and C are 70 degrees, 60 degrees, and 50 degrees respectively, we can find the sum of the exterior angles of the triangles. Do you know how? Yes! Excellent! Using the formula, interior angle plus exterior angle equals to 180 degrees, we can calculate the angles K, L, and M. Angle K is 180 degrees minus 70 degrees. L is 180 degrees minus 60 degrees. And M is 180 degrees minus 50 degrees. And we will get K equals to 110 degrees, L equals to 120 degrees, and M equals to 130 degrees. To calculate the sum of the exterior angles of the triangle, we add up the angles K, L, and M, and this will give us 360 degrees. Excellent, pupils! The quadrilateral shown has its interior angles marked with the letters P, Q, R, and S, and the exterior angles with the letters A, B, C, and D. Knowing that the angles P, Q, R, and S are 90 degrees, we can find the sum of the exterior angles of the quadrilateral. Girls and boys, do you know how? Yes! Excellent! Using the formula, interior angle plus exterior angle equals to 180 degrees, we can calculate angles A, B, C, and D. Angle A is 180 degrees minus 90 degrees. B is 180 degrees minus 90 degrees. C is 180 degrees minus 90 degrees. And D is 180 degrees minus 90 degrees. And we will get A equals to 90 degrees, B equals to 90 degrees, C equals to 90 degrees, and D equals to 90 degrees. To calculate the sum of the exterior angles of the quadrilateral, we add up the angles of A, B, C, and D, and this will give us 360 degrees. Girls and boys, so the sum of the exterior angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. Great job, girls and boys! The pentagon show has its interior angles marked with the letters A, B, C, D, and E, and the exterior angles with the letters P, Q, R, S, and T. Knowing that the angles A, B, C, D, E are 106 degree, 110 degree, 98 degree, 102 degree, and 124 degrees respectively. We can find the sum of the exterior angles of the pentagon. Girls and boys, do you know how? Yes! Good job! Using the formula, interior angle plus exterior angle equals to 180 degree. We can calculate angles P, Q, R, S, and T. Angle P is 180 degrees minus 106 degrees. Q is 180 degrees minus 110 degrees. C is 180 degrees minus 98 degrees. D is 180 degrees minus 102 degrees. And E is 180 degrees minus 124 degrees. And we will get P equals to 74 degrees, Q equals to 70 degrees, C equals to 82 degrees, D equals to 78 degrees, and E equals to 56 degrees. To calculate the sum of the exterior angles of the pentagon, we add up the angles P, Q, R, S, and T, and this will give us 360 degrees. Pupils, it is important to remember that the sum of the exterior angles of all polygons is 360 degrees. Well done, pupils! Let's look at a few examples now. Time for another example. This is interesting. The diagram shows a polygon with 5 sides. What do you think is the value of the angle X? Excellent work again, girls and boys. Knowing that the sum of the exterior angle of the polygon is 360 degrees, we can find the value of x. Each right angle is equivalent to 90 degrees. 85 degrees plus 75 degrees plus x plus 90 degrees plus 90 degrees equals to 360 degrees. 340 degrees plus x equals to 360 degrees. 340 degrees plus x minus 340 degrees equals to 360 degrees minus 340 degrees. X equals to 20 degrees. Good job, girls and boys. Excellent work so far, girls and boys. Now let's look at finding the value of the interior and exterior angle of a regular polygon. Girls and boys, do you know what a regular polygon is? Yes, that's absolutely right. A regular polygon is a polygon with equal length of sides and all of its interior angles are of the same size. Because of this, the interior angles and the exterior angles of a regular polygon can easily be calculated. There are formulas to find the interior angle and exterior angle of a regular polygon. As for the interior angles, the formula is in bracket n minus 2 times 180 degrees over n. The formula for the exterior angle is 360 degrees over n. The letter n in this formula refers to the number of sides of the regular polygon. Now, let's try putting this formula into use. First example. Are you ready, girls and boys? Yes, let's do this. The diagram shows an incomplete regular polygon. Find the number of sides of the polygon. What do you think the number of sides of this regular polygon is? So, the exterior angle is 210 degrees minus 180 degrees, which is 30 degrees. We can use the formula of the exterior angle 360 degrees over n to calculate the number of sides. 30 degrees equals to 360 degrees over n. N equals to 360 degrees over 30 degrees, which will give us 12. The number of sides of the incomplete regular polygon is 12. Well done, girls and boys. Let's try another example now. The diagram shows the sides P, Q, and SR of the regular pentagon PQRST extended to intersect at point U. Find the value of x. What do you think, girls and boys? Can you do it? Let's try this together. The angle RQP can be calculated using the formula for the interior angles of a regular polygon. Angle RQP equals to in bracket n minus 2 times 180 degrees over 5. Angle RQP equals to 108 degrees. We now know that the angle of RQP is 108 degrees and the angle RQU is 180 degrees minus 108 degrees, which gives us 72 degrees. Since PQRST is a regular polygon, the sides PQ and RS are extended to the point U and should be of equal length. Therefore, the triangle QRU is an isosceles triangle. The angles URQ and UQR should be the same. Using this information, we can now calculate x. X plus 72 degrees plus 72 degrees equals to 180 degrees. X plus 144 degrees minus 144 degrees equals to 180 degrees minus 144 degrees. X equals to 36 degrees. Excellent work, girls and boys. Keep it up. Evaluation time. Question 1. The diagram shows a hexagon. They want you to find the value of the interior angle of P. What do you think, girls and boys? Can you do it? Yes, that's right. Let's look at it together now. First, we need to calculate the sum of the interior angles of the polygon. We can use the formula in bracket n minus 2 times 180 degrees, where n equals to 6. So, in bracket 6 minus 2 times 180 degrees equals to 4 times 180 degrees equals to 720 degrees. Since we now know the sum of the interior angles of the polygon, we can find the value of P. Conjugate angle of 90 degrees is 360 degrees minus 90 degrees, which is equivalent to 270 degrees. Conjugate angle of 230 degrees is 360 degree minus 230 degree, which is equivalent to 130 degree. 85 degree plus 75 degree plus 270 degree plus 60 degree plus P plus 130 degree equals to 720 degree. Solve the equation. P equals to 720 degrees minus 620 degrees. P equals to 100 degrees. The value of the angle P is 100 degrees. Well done, girls and boys. Question 2. The diagram shows a triangle ABC and an incomplete regular polygon UTQRS. ACQR, BC, and PTQ are straight lines. Find the value of x and determine the number of sides of the incomplete regular polygon. Can you do this, girls and boys? How many sides do you think this regular polygon has? What's the answer? Yes, very well done. Let's look at it together now. Since line PTQ and BC are parallel lines, the sum of the angles Q, C, B, and X should be 180 degrees. X plus 140 degrees equals to 180 degrees. X plus 140 degrees minus 140 degrees equals to 180 degrees minus 140 degrees. X equals to 40 degrees. Now that we have the value of x, we can calculate the number of sides of the incomplete regular polygon. X is the exterior angle of the polygon. So, the number of sides of the polygon is 360 degrees over 40 degrees. Hence, The number of sides of the polygon is 9. There we go. The value of x is 40 degrees and the number of sides of the incomplete regular polygon is 9. Are you ready for another question? The diagram shows an irregular pentagon. Find the value of P plus Q plus R. Can you do this, girls and boys? Yes, that's right. The sum of the exterior angles of a polygon is 360 degrees. 80 degrees plus 75 degrees plus P plus Q plus R equals to 360 degrees. 155 degrees minus 155 degrees plus P plus Q plus R equals to 360 degrees minus 155 degrees. P plus Q plus R equals to 205 degrees. That was fun, wasn't it? Well done, girls and boys. Can you do this question, girls and boys? Girls and boys, what is the sum of interior angles in a triangle? That is correct. The sum of the interior angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. So, x plus 90 degrees plus 50 degrees equals to 180 degrees. X equals to 180 degrees minus 140 degrees. X equals to 40 degrees. Great job, girls and boys. You are now able to derive the formula for the sum of interior angles of a polygon, determine the values of interior angle, exterior angles, and the number of sides of a polygon. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, girls and boys. Stay tuned for the next episode. Till then, goodbye!